All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostle elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and salutations to all you brothers out there pushing this word in love, truth, sincerity, and humility. Once again, it's the brother Shatir from the Chicago camp coming back to you with what I hope is another quick and edifying sit down. All right. And as we all know, Trump just bombed Iran. Okay. And I had a chance to watch a lot of alternative media news segments with Iranian officials, Vladimir Putin, all the other allies of Iran. And I started meditating in the spirit about what Trump did. And in a nutshell, he just gave all of Israel and America's enemies the green light to seek revenge and satisfaction by any means necessary. And I don't think a lot of people in America truly realize how the way we live on a daily basis is going to change forever because of this action. Follow me here. Before this recent bombing of Iran, you had people from the military, active and non-active, from credible sources, tell the American people that there are thousands of sleeper cells here in America waiting to be activated at any time. These are people that have come from the Arab world, from China, wherever it is. These are people that have come across the world as agents of espionage, spies. And they have fully integrated into American society. They have children that are fully grown up in the system and are Americanized. But at the same time, ready to be deployed at any time. These people are the ones that have been inviting you to barbecues and graduations. They're your accountants, your lawyers, your doctors. All right, these folks that are a part of these sleeper cells are fully integrated into the American system. And with this recent attack on Iran, these people in these high military positions are letting Americans know they are about to be activated. The way that Americans go about their daily lives is going to forever change. What I mean by that is, and I'll give this example. Many years ago, I want to say maybe around 2000, could have been around 2010, 11, 12-ish, okay, over in Israel, I remember watching not only mainstream media, but alternative media sources. And people who were very displeased with Israel decided that to inflict the pain on you that you've inflicted on us, we will designate certain individuals to wear certain kinetic devices that, when activated, will make a huge explosion, dispersing nails, tacks, ball bearings, whatever you name it. It's in there, strictly to destroy, maim, and ultimately kill. I remember watching for quite some time that these were stories that would come out almost every single day, happening to people that were just, for a lack of a better phrase, just going about their daily lives. They're in a coffee shop. Allaaaaaah. Boom. Oh my goodness, we got to go send an ambulance to help him. Guy jumps in the back. Allaaaaaah. Boom. For many of those people in Israel, that became a way of life. Now, take that and now think about America. Remember, we have over thousands of sleeper cells here ready to be activated at any moment. Many of you like going to Starbucks and Dunkin' Donuts and your favorite coffee shop before you go to work, or just a quick break in the afternoon for lunch. Imagine doing that on your phone or on your little laptop, checking out what you need to do while you have your coffee. Out of nowhere, Allaaaaaah. Boom. This, among other things, is going to become a way of life here in America. This is what's going to be part of many people's daily life. And I don't think many of you Americans out there fully understand. I don't think many of you Jakes out there fully understand the gravity of what's about to come down. Because here in America, you've been given a lot of liberty. You've been given the liberty to feel free and safe and be an asshole. You've had the liberty of being naive and stupid and ignorant on many things, but now we are not in that time anymore. As the scriptures clearly tell us, peace. 1 Thessalonians I'm going to start at 1. It says, "But of the times and seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of Yahweh so cometh as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them." Right. Many of you people in America, as I mentioned, have been dwelling in peace and safety because America has always had that military might. Is giving you all the luxury, the freedom to be stupid and naive and ignorant and prideful. See, many countries don't have that luxury. They go through real life things. They understand the consequences of what happens when you have political corruption and war and outright brutal violence. They understand those things. So they don't have the luxury, as many of you all here, to feel like you can just go around and be free and comfortable in your stupidity and your ignorance, and you can rely on your government and the police and everything will just be okay. No. The scripture said, when they shall say peace and safety, when you are fully secure, thinking that nothing will happen to you, Then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child. Right. As I mentioned earlier, what happened years ago in Israel is probably going to start becoming our daily life here in America. You won't want to go get coffee. You're not going to Jazz Fest, to Lollapalooza, to Mardi Gras, to Irish Day parades, marathon runs. Hey man, that is going to totally alter the way people move. Okay? And don't get me started on the high gas prices, which is going to affect flying and many other things. All right? Can you imagine what happens if Ahkbar gets up on that plane and he wanted them sleeper cells? All right? And it says, and they shall not escape. Many of you people in America who think you are safe, you are not safe. And these sleeper cells over here in America are going to let you know how unsafe you all truly are. There will not be any escape. As it says, what's that in Amos? I can't remember if it's 3 or 5. Yes, in 5. Amos 5 and 9. It says, as if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him. All right. It means there's going to be a time coming where many of you Americans are not going to be able to get out of the jam. As it says, I believe that's in Ezra, because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled. 2nd Ezra 15 and 18. It says, for because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. Why? Because all the violence and bloodshed and murdering that America and Israel has done, all of that is going to come back to America manyfold and then some. It'll get to the point where people will be afraid to fly. They'll be afraid to go to work, especially people who are working for companies that do big business. Prime targets for revenge, we'll put it that way. Okay, it's going to get to the point people are not going to want to go to a coffee shop. They're going to be like, you know what? The safest place I can be is at home. And as the scripture said, it's all because of pride. Because these Americans have lived so deliciously in safety for so many years, comfortable in their stupidity and their naivety. They've been able to do this for so long that now, as Galatians 6 and 7 says, America is about to reap what it has sown. America is truly about to reap what it has sown. I can say a lot more, but I just wanted to get a just some. It was more like a spiritual thought rant, just something on my mind that I wanted to just put on a video epistle. But that's all I want to say on this. I hope you're all edified. To the next time, something to think about. Till then, shalom.